Disney Plus Hotstar have released the first look trailer of Loki's series. The God of Mischief is seen to be exploring multiverse and alternate timelines in this trailer. There are many Easter eggs and spilled beans in the trailer, and we have some biggest reveals from the upcoming show. The series features Tom Hiddleston as Loki, who is the adopted brother of Thor. There are exciting story reveals and major Marvel Comics adaptations. Today, let's dig into the Loki trailer and short clip released by Disney Plus Hotstar. Before starting the trailer breakdown, we saw Loki getting killed by Thanos in Avengers Infinity War, but a time travel mishap in Avengers Endgame led to a past version of Loki escaping from custody at the end of the first Avengers movie and using the Tesseract to teleport away. Loki's series will continue this time-lapse, and the series will start as Loki becomes prisoner of a mysterious organization, the Time Variance Authority, also called TVA. The sole purpose of TVA is to monitor the different timelines and universes across the Marvel Universe. We believe there is a lot happening in all these different multiverses, and Loki is playing his part in all of these time periods. In the start, Loki finds himself in a stranded desert, where some Asians in southern Mongolia or northern China see him, and that is why it is suspected to be Gobi Desert. The situation is quite familiar to the time when Iron Man escaped using teleportation tool and was found in the deserts of Afghanistan. However, it could be the case that this is elsewhere in the Nine Realms, in a world that's based on the people and clothing of Mongolia, but a landing on the other side of the world seems more likely. Loki used Tesseract to teleport himself, and in this attempt it looks like he lost the Tesseract. The strange thing here is, it is not Loki's first time using a Tesseract. He is an experienced teleporter, yet he finds himself fainted in the desert. Being a senior teleporter, he should have smoothly landed after his trip to multiverses. We are really curious about what happened to the Tesseract. Did the Tesseract in Loki's possession cease to exist after he used it, or was it lost somewhere along the way, along with the muzzle he had on his mouth before teleporting? Later, Loki is found in the custody of Time Variance Authority, which is a huge bureaucratic organization which has a huge responsibility of monitoring the various realities in multiverses. They have a special eye to all criminal activities and hideous violation of multiverse rules.
This is everything you've ever said.
This is absurd.
Sign this too.
Instead of killing off Loki, TVA seems to have some serious business with him. There he meets Mobius M. Mobius, which also is a huge revelation. Mr. Mobius gives Loki his first introduction to the TVA, and he's already very familiar with the God of Mischief, noting that he's a habitual liar and we both know that you love to talk.
How long have you been here?
Even though Loki's accidental scrambling of the timeline may be what gets him arrested by the TVA, but it seems they've been keeping an eye on him for some time. As Loki is a prisoner in TVA, there is a mysterious ring around his neck, which looks like some type of an explosive device. This might be there to stop Loki from escaping into another multiverse. There is also an enigmatic figure in a gown amidst the darkness and shadows. This furtive being appears numerous times in the Loki trailer. The figure drops the lantern that they are holding and attacks TVA operatives. They also appear later in the trailer, watching over a TVA mission in a supermarket via a wall of CCTV monitors. There's every indication that this is the main villain of Loki, but given the twisted nature of the multiverse, it could also be an alternate version of Loki. It is highly suspected that this shadowy figure is none other than female Loki, who is trying to help the Loki as prisoner of TVA. In a BTS, Sofia DiMartino can be seen in a similar-looking gown, which kind of confirms that she is Lady Loki. Later, a young girl is also shown with Mobius in front of an evil background in a trailer who appears to be a younger version of Lady Loki. By some time, Marvel creators are trying to hint other series, shows, and characters from the franchise. As soon as Loki is being taken into TVA, we see a younger, more sophisticated look of Loki in his costume. He looks at a strange, funky mirror behind him and says, "Glorious." It looks like an aesthetics from Tony Stark's universe. The mirror is in Stark Tower and can be seen in Avengers Endgame when the superhero team escort a freshly arrested Loki into the elevator. Also recognizable from Stark Tower is the wall of golden pillars that are reflected in the mirror. Trailer also features an appearance by Gugu Mbatha-Raw, who is a high-ranking judge in the TVA. As Loki is brought to him, she resides in a huge courtroom and later also fights him with equipment that is quite similar to Sorcerer's Staff from the Living Tribunal. In a trailer, it looks like Loki would be assigned a mission in TVA. This shot in the Loki trailer shows Mobius revisiting one of the God of Mischief's less illustrious moments, his defeat at the hands of the Avengers. This shot, representing Loki's point of view as he lies defeated before Earth's mightiest heroes, is one of the most well-known moments in the MCU, defining the moment at which the Avengers all united as one to protect Earth. Mobius could just be bringing it up to needle Loki during an interrogation, or based on the fact that Loki apparently returns to Stark Tower, he could be outlining a mission. This Loki trailer indicates at least two apocalyptic, starting with this hellish purple landscape where the moon appears to have been shattered, falling to Earth and throwing out meteors as the world below burns. It's hard to tell whether this is Earth or whether it's some other unfortunate planet. The purple is reminiscent of the planet Vormir, where the Soul Stone was hidden at the cost of a sacrificed loved one, only deepens the potential Vormir connection. There is a lot happening in this trailer, and looks like Loki is also touching real-life mysteries, as there is considerable chance Loki might reveal that D.B. Cooper was none other than Loki himself, and explains away the hijacker's mysterious disappearance with an intervention from the Bifrost. Similarly, a conspiracy video game, Polybius, also features at the end. Loki is also shown as President of America, as he pledges he can lie blatantly in front of people. Seems like a lot of interesting stuff is happening in the new Loki trailer. To stay updated, like and subscribe this video. Comment to tell us what you want to see more of on this channel.